again, and welcome to another breathtaking episode of Lights, Camera, McFadden. Obviously, McFadden, that's a light, and that's a camera. Alright, so, last week's episode went really well. A lot of great feedback coming in. Just want to thank my mom one more time for the positive feedback there. This week we have a lot of insanity to go through, so I figure we might as well get started. First and foremost, though, we're going to go over a couple of our award-winning sponsors here. Today we have Laurie's Garlic Spread. Are you ready to spread? Are you ready to spread? Thank you very much, Laurie's, for all your contributions. We also have A River Runs Through It, an amazing film filmed about 20 years ago. They're redoing their sponsorship, I guess, with us today. If you haven't seen it, I guarantee you pop it in or you find it in your local Netflix selection. So, now that that's over with, we are drinking champagne today, so if you have any nice bubbly, this is the nice Dom Perignon from the 1854 collection. I believe it's French. So, yeah, feel free to pour yourself a glass if you have as much money as us. So, we're going to start this week with the Best Game of the Week award, and that has to go to no other than the Jags versus the Panthers. Why? Why is that the best game? There are a lot of great games. That is the best game because we had two quarterbacks this week that did not meet their team's starter criteria week one. These are new guys coming in, and I think they had a shootout and a half. Kyle Allen. Okay, a little over 150 yards, one touchdown. Not bad. I think we have a fire going on. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I believe it's burnt toast. Yep. Yeah, there is. Okay. We got a fire going on? We good? Yeah, just take the battery out. You see it before you smell it, right? I think that's how it goes. So Kyle Allen, the man, the myth, the legend. Gardner Minshew, the second, versus Kyle Allen. Gardner Minshew went for 374 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now this man right here, coming onto the league hot, a little bit of a redneck. Part of my take did a really good interview with him. If you haven't heard it, I suggest you go listen to it. The guy's a psychopath. Then we had Chris McCaffrey starting off the game, why I called this the best game of the week. He was slipping, dripping, tripping, and flipping into the end zone. First touchdown of the game. A little flip-a-madoodle. That's what we like to call it here. Crazy play. Haven't seen that? YouTube it. Just type in flip, dip, trip, dip McCaffrey. Sure it'll be on there. The final score, Jags lost, unfortunately. But, you know, they're a great team. We'll be back next week. Big news, that they trade Nick Foles now. Is he going to be traded again from another team? We'll find out. Next big news, Big Ben's bionic arm. Anyone who watched the Steelers game this week, like I did because I had James Conner playing, Big Ben, did you not see that random little Terminator-looking thing on his arm? Crazy looking. It's like the movie The Rookie, with that kid who broke his elbow and he could throw it 104 miles an hour. Will Big Ben come back like that? Probably not. He's like 170 years old at this point. Younger than Tom Brady, who's just a legend. But Big Ben, what are you doing? You're in a sling, a cast, now this little bionic thing? Terminator style. It's really weird looking. Yeah. Then we got my good friend Mike Vrabel. You know what? Let's go back. We're gonna show a little picture of Big Ben in the bionic arm right here. Take a look at that thing. Looks like something that could Cheeto chop a cinder block in half. Anyway, we got Mike Vrabel next. My man, future or past Patriots player, a legend here in Massachusetts. Angry motherfucker though. I don't know if you saw his mustache. He looks like an old 80s dad in a lumberjack outfit, crushing Keystone Light every night and screaming at his kids and hates his life. That kind of mustache going on. If you saw the veins popping out of his temple too, I'd be scared. I was scared. I was scared watching at home. Check it out. We got a picture of him coming up. Boom. Mike Vrabel. Man, myth, legend as well. Scary lumberjack dad looking thing. Porn star mustache. I dig it though. I like it. Next we have Matt Ryan. Only reason I bring him up, not that I give a flying shit about the Falcons, is he played for Boston College. I always want to see him do really well. Falcons are fucking horrible. Horrible. He threw for 330 yards on a touchdown. Happy for him. That's my man. Not good, though. Not good. Another loss for the Falcons. Texans, murdered. Deshaun Watson murdered them. And they gored them. They gored the Falcons. Just ripped all the wings off. And, yeah, so at this point, it was about 2:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I realized that my fantasy football team was down 100 points to the Cinnamon Cannon. Do you know how hard that is to say? That you're down 100 points to a Cinnamon Cannon? If you watched last week, we don't even know what a Cinnamon Cannon is. So, yeah, that was pretty rough. Jags game, we're gonna continue on here because that takes a lot out of me to even say Cinnamon Cannon down 100 points. At 3:05, I'll bring up one more thing. At 3:05, I was down 141 to 26, so it only got worse within 15 minutes. Thanks a lot, Christian McCaffrey. Great guy. I'm sure you're a great guy. I saw your post-game press comment. You're an asshole. You're an asshole, though. Jags game, going back to that, one of the best quotes I heard from a commentator standpoint, which I don't know who commented it because I don't follow. They all sound alike when they're, saying random dumb shit on TV, but I think the Jags missed a field goal, or they didn't go for a field goal or something, and this was said. Just like when you check into a hotel on the road, sometimes you just got to take the points. It made me chuckle a little bit. I was laying in bed. I giggled a little bit like a little schoolgirl. Not going to lie. It is kind of funny. If you hear it now, it's probably a little funnier because those guys are white and dry as toast. Cardinals-Bengals. That was a real interesting game to watch. Probably the least watched game of the week. Bengals, you're fucking horrible. Andy Dalton, he used to be my hero. He used to be my fantasy quarterback. I did a little jib-jab video a couple years ago where I know you are my cheerleader. And it was me in a little cheerleading outfit. And you were the jock on a car. And I loved you because you were great. You suck. You're done. Cardinals, good for you. Kyler, good for you. That was a horrible game. Next, we go to a real serious matter here. Take a drink before this. It's not champagne. We don't have money here. It's actually a Whirlpool from Night Shift Brewery. Little breaking news here. If you don't have a pack, grab yourself a 4-pack. Bring it on home and enjoy it with your friends, family, and loved ones. Thank you very much, Whirlpool, for letting us buy that and not donating it. So, next we have, Rudolph. Yeah, Rudolph, the quarterback for the Steelers. He might possibly be dead. It's sad news that I bring this to you. At first, and I'm not lying to you, this is a non-comedic moment here. I thought he died. I watched for about 3 minutes of him laying on the floor with the same position that he fell down in, like this, and I thought he broke his neck or his back, and I thought he was dead. It wasn't until that I saw the medical cart. I keep wanting to call it a golf cart. The medical cart came out and ran out of batteries or broke down halfway through the trip to get him off the field when I realized the NFL hires thousands of people for the most pointless jobs. Think about it. You got a guy who just literally takes care of the footballs every game. I'm sure there's a guy who just is making sure, hey, one job guy, make sure that the battery doesn't die in the fucking golf cart in case someone dies. Well, guess what? Someone did die. And that battery was not charged. That thing broke down. You had one job, man. I get it. You never think you're going to be used. It's not a big deal. Just plug it in. You're probably drunk the night before. There's a third quarterback to come in. He's a third-string quarterback. You bring him in there. Second-string quarterback's dead. Now your third-string quarterback's in there. Golf cart runs out. One job. One job. What do you think? Oh, the next guy will do it. Got a little hungover, a little too much cocaine on the night before. Stayed up a little late, didn't do your job. That's fine. We're going to get over that. Just really was mind-blowing. I think we might be able to take a little break. We're doing a commercial break, too, at some point. Yeah? Yep, we're going to do a little word from our sponsors coming up right now. So we'll be right back. I think I just about keep going, right?
Yeah, okay. We just cut it.
You're going to stand up there and show your shorts at that point?
We should come back from commercial like that.
Yeah, sure. Because Brendan has a funny idea for a commercial, but it's probably the funniest thing out of this whole thing.
Alright, we got the music going, so whenever you're ready.
I think we're doing a great job. Oh, it's already going?
Well, whenever you want. We'll go until you decide for me to turn it down.
Right. Yeah, I like the fisherman tie. I think it looks It's a little short. This might be my little brother's, actually. Pull it down a little bit. Oh, hey, all right. So, we're on to our next big thing. George Bush, Jerry Jones, and Ellen DeGeneres all walk into a bar. Be a funny joke, right? Sounds like a funny joke. But George Bush, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jerry Jones all walk into the owner's box of a Dallas Cowboys game. Where do you think that conversation went? Because that's what happened on Sunday. Those three people all sat there in a box together. Nothing in common. Jerry Jones and George Bush, yeah, I'm sure they have a lot in common. Maybe some drinking and driving. A lot of alcohol abuse going on there. A couple of single malt scotches being drank. Ellen DeGeneres sitting up there. Wouldn't you just love to be a fly on the wall? What the fuck were they talking about? What were they talking about? You know, yeah, there you go, buddy. You want to come for a nice little cowboy game? Yeah, I'd love that. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Oh, thank you, George. They all sound the same to me down there. No offense to producers from Texas here, but that's how I picture them. And then Ellen's sitting there quietly sipping like a nice Pinot Grigio on the side, like, oh, God. Oh, God. Well, anyway, if you don't like it so far, you can tune out. And no hard feelings. Just go fuck yourself. Because we're about to get into the fantasy part of it. So if you don't want to follow this, you don't understand, you want to leave, that's fine. Before I go any further, I'd like to give a round of applause to my producers here. We got Jackson and Claudia. And a special host producer, we got Susan back there. Let's give it up for them. Yeah, all right. All right, so fantasy standings, we're going to do this pretty quickly. We got no changes in the top 5 this week.
I'm not sure about that.
You know what? Shut the fuck up, Alexa. I'm telling you the facts. Jesus Christ. She always tunes in. They're fucking... always saying something. It's like I have a wife, but I don't. Top 5 standings remain the same. This week, I'm happy with that because I'm number 5 right now. So that's good for me. We got Keepers of the Faith coming in number 1. Pardon me. Hold on. Pinky up. Everybody up. Oh, everyone takes a sip when I take a sip. This is cool. I like that. Should be a game. When we shut the camera off, we'll keep going too. Top 5 standings remain the same. Keepers of the Faith, number 1. That fucking asshole Cinnamon Cannon coming in number 2. Let me tell you a quick thing about the Cinnamon Cannon game, who I played this week. I was the team with the second most points scored. I just happened to play the guy with the number 1 most points scored. Now I've been bitching in the group me, so I'm going to keep it short. It's alright. Just shows I can beat the rest of you schmucks. Alright, number 3, we got Isaiah holding on to his spot. Number 4, Ezekiel 25:17, which is a Bible reference. He thought everyone would know it. Yeah, CCD ended for me a while ago, bud. Number 5, we got myself, Barry O. You don't ever sleep on Barry O. Because once you sleep on Barry O, you're never going to leave again. Barry O refers to Barack Obama. Key and Peele skit, if you haven't seen it, up YouTube. It's pretty good. Barry O. Don't sleep on him. Number 6, really weird team. We got Captain McFadden's Ghost. As you know, I'm McFadden. That's a light. That's a camera. I'm McFadden. We got Captain McFadden's Ghost coming in behind me. So it's kind of weird. He's 6, I'm 5. It's like he's almost coming up right behind me. Gets a little weirder in a moment. Number 7, we got 1-800-GET-FUCKED. 1-800-GET-FUCKED. Just get fucked. Call 1-800-GET-FUCKED. I didn't do the math and see what the digits would be, but I'm sure if you called it, a guy wouldn't be happy with you. Number 8, we got 7th Heaven, the little fucking diddler. The little priest diddler guy. That's, again, a weird name. Number 9, we got my good friend Dildo Schwaggins. Hasn't found his cock ring yet in the Mountain of Mordor. And number 10, we got Blood, Sweat, and AB. Unfortunately, AB has not found a team to play on yet. So getting to my game, I lost 199 to 142. You heard the score earlier. I was down 120-something points. Came back, valiant effort. I had Adam Jones and Philip Lindsay. He had Sammy Walk, and he had what did he have? He had McCaffrey and Michael Thomas. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in that? You know what I mean? And then Sammy Watkins. Thank you, Sammy Watkins, for my team. You came out. You shoulder padded up. You put the face paint on your fucking face, and you stood next to your coach. You went in for one play and you left. You're done. Didn't want to play anymore? Okay, that's fine. It already said maybe not playing. Then it said playing, so I started you. It wouldn't have made a difference. He beat my ass. It was a good effort. Whatever. Moving on. I feel like some people are getting tired here, so I'm going to finish up strong here. No. Oh, we're good? No, okay. No sweating. It's hot. I'm hot, too. I get the lights on me. And a camera. And a McFadden. We got Isaiah going 4-1. as well. Cooper and Matt Ryan really led the way for his team, leading the way against Dildo Schwaggins. Then we had Captain McFadden's Ghost versus Seventh Heaven. Mike Evans really laid a goose egg in that one, and that helped a lot with Dorsett also laying a goose egg. That worked out really perfect for you. No one would have thought Mike Evans would have laid the goose egg. Unfortunately, that didn't really matter. Then we had Dumpy versus 1-800 Get Fucked. He beat you, Dump, with no tight end. Didn't even put in a tight end. I was bitching about someone else with no tight end. Scanlon just said, nah, no tight end for me. And your tight end had 0 points. And Deshaun Watson pretty much just said, fuck you. You're getting gored. You're getting gored as well, like the Falcons. So this week, which the weird thing is, I'm playing Captain McFadden's Ghost. Ooh, there's a ghost. We're going to throw a ghost in there, right? Okay, we have to. It might be Casper. Casper's last name is McFadden, by the way. Casper the Ghost. It's true. Look it up if you don't believe me. Died in a car accident. That's where the movie came. So we're going to wrap it up now, I think. Am I forgetting anything? I'm forgetting a lot of things. I'm not forgetting anything. It seemed like I was forgetting a lot of things. Okay. So we're going to wrap it up now. Really appreciate everyone tuning in this week. With my amazing, sexy, raspy voice, it takes a lot out of me to really do these shows. So if you want to applaud me at home, that'd be great. Tune in next week. We'll have some more info for you. Make sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe is very important because these are going to come out maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, it could be Tuesday. It could be back-to-back. It won't ever be back-to-back. But, make sure you subscribe and like them. And thank you very much. Next week we'll be taking some callers, maybe. A caller or 2 or 3. So, yeah. All right. Thank you very much, guys. And have a beautiful weekend. Tom Brady tomorrow night versus the New York Giants. Daniel Jones. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to League in the League of Football. I just got a message for all of y'all. League of Champions, road to glory. I want you to know that I hate your Tory. It's the league and it's number 7 for all of us. Jordan and Trent fuck like the Brady Bunch. They're brothers at heart, but they love butt stuff. And Dumpy, I want you to know I love you so much. Scanlon up in Maine right now, living his life like a fucking nice clown. Got my boy Marky D at home, serving the burgers like Al Capone. That made no sense, but that's okay. This song is a freestyle anyway. And we got the road to glory, number 7. We got 7th Heaven, which is a pity file in the diddler. We got my boy Jordan, who's like the Riddler. Always fucking real, but no one sleeps on Barry. Oh, you already know, cause he's the best around. He's coming for the ring. Barry, oh yeah, that's a fucking thing. Cause he always wins when others count him out. They projected one win while he's double shout out. Yo, who'd I forget? My boy Little Trent, an Eagles fan, and he wets the bed. Was that good?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.